Good afternoon, everyone. Paul and I are here again, and Paul Vella is a naturopath, and he has over 20 years experience in health and wellness, having his own naturopathic clinic as well for 15 years. And Paul has a passion for helping people achieve health and wellness. He's a great naturopath. I've been to see him a couple of times, and it's always helped me with whatever was going on, especially the flu last year, which was really, really bad.
Yeah.
So thanks for that, Paul. So today we're going to continue with our talking about sensitivity, and I'm going to be asking Paul a few questions on from a naturopathic point of view and an internal point of view, how that impacts sensitive skin.
Yeah.
So the first question, Paul, is what foods can cause sensitivity in skin?
Well, it's a question that a lot of people ask me on a daily basis, and also they like to sort of ask, why is there more sensitivities, as well as what causes those sensitivities.
Yeah.
So food wise, why I feel that there's more sensitivity with people is the processed foods that we're eating. So you would have found probably 15, 20 years ago even, we weren't eating as many processed foods, but these days we're eating a lot more. So the supermarket, you use the supermarket a lot more. It's all processed foods and things like that. But the main ones that I really find is causing a lot of problems for people is the gluten, the wheat, high sugar content type of foods. They're probably the main ones that are causing lots of sensitivity.
You hear it a lot. And you know, I've had people say to me, oh, you know, like going back to skincare, because that's my thing, is like my grandmother had beautiful skin, you know, but you've got to look at the environment the grandmother grew up in, you know, and what they were eating and the fresher air and the environment. So it has definitely changed a lot.
Definitely. Like I said, every day someone usually says to me, why is there more of these sensitivities, and why, allergy wise as well, why are we having more allergies? And what I've really put it down to is that sort of too much processed foods. But the main ones, as I just went through, are the ones that can really cause a problem and give you that sort of sensitive skin, and then also lead to things like eczema and things like that, where you can really get really bad skin, and it's harder to control then after that.
Oh, great. Is there any environmental factors that also can affect sensitive skin?
Yeah, definitely. People also react to things like pollens and things like that. Also detergents and things that they might use in their clothes, wash their dishes with, they're big ones. Things like what you were talking about last time, the sodium lauryl sulfate, parabens, and that are in a lot of different environmental things that we're touching our skin with. So they're
which cause that contact dermatitis with a lot of those. I've seen a lot of that.
Dermatitis on the hands and things like that, if you're using lots of chemicals as well. Like for instance, some people I see that are hairdressers, they use a lot of chemicals all day, every day. So that you can get like a chemical sensitivity as well that affects your skin. And you'll find a lot of hairdressers will have rashes and things on their face because they are using those chemicals all day, every day. They're sniffing them in, they're
probably
touching
their skin.
And then to add to that, they drink a lot of coffee because they're with people all
and then
the
they're
time.
rushing out at lunchtime buying, you know, hungry, and then buying something that's probably not that good for them either as well.
Processed food. So all those environmental factors. In men, sometimes you'll see plumbers, carpenters, electricians, they're using things that can get into their body, and then their skin can react to that. So there's a wide range of things that can happen.
Right, so what do you recommend to clients who come in to see you with skin sensitivities? I know you probably look at from a diet perspective, plus what they're putting on their skin as well. So what kind would be the first thing you would do with a client who has that sensitive skin problems?
Usually it's quite difficult to pinpoint exactly what the problem can be. It can be a range of things, but the main ones I sort of work on is gut health is one of the big ones, because that can trigger lots of sensitivities with foods. So I'll look at the gut health, I'll look at their liver, kidneys, lungs, that they're eliminating things out of their system, because if they get too much stuff building up in their system and in the organs of elimination, then they can't get rid of those sort of chemicals and so on. So definitely looking at trying to find the triggers, which can be difficult. So I'll do some tests and stuff to see if we can actually find the trigger. But also cleaning up the diet makes a big difference, reduces the sensitivity, and then the skin starts to improve as well, because that's your biggest organ of elimination. So if there's things going on inside your system, then it's going to come out in your skin. So diet, look at the trigger, look at the diet, look at what you're putting on your skin, because definitely, like we spoke about the other day in the last video, if you're not putting good quality products on your skin, you're going to absorb that into your system, and that's going to affect your organs of elimination as well. They've got to clear out all those chemicals and that as well. So reduce as many chemicals as possible, reduce the processed foods, get on a good diet, but also look at all the organs in the body that aren't working properly. And that seems to really get people's whole system working better, and the skin actually improves. Probably the two main ones I've found lately with food-wise is gluten can make a big difference, and the sugar, overconsumption of sugar can really relax the skin and give you a better looking skin, especially in teenagers as well, which we might have a look at another point. We'll I've noticed in teenagers particularly, if you cut those down, their skin can really improve.
So there's a lot of information there, but obviously, we all know that good clean diet, fresh fruit and vegetables, soy is another big thing, isn't it? Dairy, the list goes on and on and on.
It goes.
And finding out what suits you best. Everyone's an individual, so it can be like the same thing for each person.
I definitely look at the individual and try and work out what's the worst thing for them. So maybe an elimination diet and things like that, and then reintroduce foods back, and you can get a better idea of what's causing the problem for that individual person. Because like you said, it's not the same for everyone. Something will trigger something in one person, another thing will trigger in another person, and it can be due to genetics and stuff like that as well. So always looking at that. So there's a lot to it.
Well, that's fantastic, Paul. Some great information there. And Paul is also going to be offering a 15-minute consultation, a free consultation. So, if you have any concerns with your diet, with skin sensitivity, or in just general in your diet, and you're not feeling well, lack of energy, that kind of stuff, Paul is great to go and see. So a 15-minute complimentary consultation, either face-to-face at Paul's clinic, or you can do it over the phone or online. So comment below, get in touch with Paul, and that'd be great. So thank you so much, Paul.
No problem.
For that. And we'll see you next time when we discuss another topic.
Great.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
No worries. Have a good day.
Bye, everyone. Enjoy your day. Bye.